Play before the hometown crowd here in downtown Portland, Oregon. For the Portland Trailblazers, they come in off a loss to the Jazz. They battled and battled, but could not pull it off at the end. Guys losing by just a single point.
And guys, they were really plagued by foul trouble in that one.
It's go time. Check in. I'm on it.
Here's Lillard. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Utah.
And what an extraordinary display of passing in that game, too, Kevin. He was making all the right decisions offensively.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Green outside at 3 with Morris at the 4. Thornton out there at Bledsoe. And it's Len in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Lillard misses.
Damian Lillard off to a great start to his NBA career. Year one, he was the 4th ever first All-Star appearance.
And the machine subbed in for the Suns. Oh, it's nice to see him get another go at this. Impressed so much in his first go-around with the team. They offered him another 10-day contract.
Well, I thought he definitely showed he wasn't overwhelmed, but with his second one, he'll need to show them something more in hopes that he'll be able to be signed for the rest of the season.
Lopez, a screen on Bledsoe. Batum with the ball. Now Green defending. Clock at 6. Here's Kaman. Buried from 15 feet out. Kaman's got 6. And Damian Lillard last season, the first player in NBA history to compete in all 5 major All-Star events.
Well, let's count them off right now, partner. He did the Rising Stars Challenge, the skills event, 3-point shootout, the dunk contest, and he played in the big game on Sunday.
That's a busy weekend.
That's a full weekend, and the young fellow handled himself well in all 5 of them.
Kaman a screen. Lillard dishes to Kaman. Bledsoe against Lillard. And it's Lillard again missing.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Bledsoe passes to the machine. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. For Phoenix, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. A different look now for Portland. White, he's checked in for Kaman. And it's a follow in for Wesley Matthews. And then for Phoenix, Morris is checked in for Alex Len. Warren comes in for Green. And it's Brandon Knight in for Eric Bledsoe. Lillard with it, averaging 20 points per game. And a follow wide open. He shoots. Good on the baseline, Jay. Aflalo's got his first 2 points.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Knight kicks to Morris. Here's the machine, guarded by Wright. Knight for 3. Good on the shot. Knight's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Knight against Lillard. Aflalo left side. And Wright kicks to Lillard. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
And Kevin, they put so much effort into the final few minutes of regulation in that game that they were pretty burned out in the overtime period.
Yeah, that's an excellent call by you, Steve. I thought there was a little bit of a letdown for them in OT.
Aflalo outside. The pass to Lillard. And stolen by Knight. Pass to Warren. Back to Knight. Here's the machine. Aflalo pulls it in.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Batum attacking. Here's Wright. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And for him so far this season, he's shooting 83% from the free throw line. Those are outstanding numbers.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe. when he gets his opportunities.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Blake's checked in. And a change for the Suns. Rangers checked in. Trailblazers trail by 4. Now Blake. Now the dish to Aflalo. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Knight passes to the machine. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. And it's 8 points for the machine.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
That will count. Shot is off. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
And it's been beautiful basketball to watch, guys. Really sharing and moving the ball. And as a result, they've got a great flow going.
Hand in glove, 5 guys working as one. The power of the fist, we call it. They've racked up a bunch of assists.
Lopez, he's checked in for Kaman. Batum comes in for Darrell Wright. Wesley Matthews checked in for Aaron Aflalo. And Lillard subbed in for Steve Blake. Filling out the wings, it's Matthews and Batum. Aldridge and Lopez are down low. And it's Lillard in at the 1 spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Terry Stotts led the Blazers to the second round last season, and he's now in his 3rd year with the team. He spent a couple of seasons as head coach in Atlanta and Milwaukee, but this is his longest stint and the best talent he's ever had. As Stotts said, you never know if you're going to get another chance. Guys, he's certainly making the most of it.
Doing a great job. Thanks, Doris. Here's the machine, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. The machine's got 10. And here's a look at some of the most multi-dimensional players in the NBA. Not only can they pass, they can play scoring point guards this season. Damian Lillard, 3rd.
And this is a group of guys who have that uncanny knack to simply score and deliver the offense in addition to running the offense. What a star-studded bunch of players.
Yeah, I agree with you. The thing that, to me, makes these guys special, Steve, is that they can do so many things to enable and help their offense. And not all point guards in the league have the unique combination of skills to produce that these guys do. And they've done it on a night-in, night-out basis. And I've marveled at their consistency as well.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
They're making a concerted effort to get to the free throw line in the first half, guys, and they're cashing in.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Damian Lillard, drafted with the 6th pick back in 2011. That pick, guys, acquired from the Nets in an exchange for Gerald Wallace. Steve, I'd say a pretty good trade for the Blazers.
Yeah, well, remember the Nets were in win-now mode. They were trying to keep Darren Williams happy, so they felt like the trade for Wallace would do that. The Blazers, in turn, I mean, they were rebuilding, and so they found the perfect deal at the right time and ended up drafting the future Rookie of the Year.
Matthews into the lane. That's good. Matthews has got 6.
Well, they've settled into a pretty nice groove here offensively in the second quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they picked up the pace shooting the ball. I mean, the field goal percentage upwards of 50% now.
The machine, good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Trailblazers leading by 6. Lillard outside. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Let's take a look at Wesley Matthews, some stats for him. How the season's turning out for him. He's putting up about 12 points per game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's really been pulling his weight. I mean, we're finding his name in a lot of different columns in their box scores.
Yeah, and that's what they're looking for from him, Steve. He doesn't have to be the star, just somebody with solid contributions across a wide range of areas.
For Portland, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Lillard dishes to Matthews. Here's Aldridge. Sinks that one from the post. Aldridge has got 8 points.
They're working in closer to the bucket here in the second.
Yeah, Clark, the threes really weren't falling early, and sometimes seeing a few easy ones go down can get your offense back into a groove.
No good from the machine.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
Well, Portland, Oregon is a very different kind of NBA town. A popular motto around here is keep Portland weird. So a sort of counterculture that the fans and the citizens in Portland embrace. But it's a one-team town, and fans have always shown incredible support for their beloved Blazers.
Free throw, good. Matthews. And Portland, one of the smaller markets. They've got the weather situation, a little bit rainy up there. Not a top free agent destination, but great history.
Yeah, and for some players, it can really connect and click for them. You know, Damian Lillard said that Portland just fits him. It feels like home. And Robin Lopez said, hey, I'm a little bit weird myself. So for players with a bit of renegade or a different approach in their DNA, they fit right in, man. Eric Bledsoe is still on the come as a playmaker and shooter, but because of his great physical gifts, he is certainly a rising star in the NBA.
And Steve Bledsoe, 6'1" with the 6'8" wingspan, blinding athleticism, and he's an aggressive defender.
Yeah, he's a guy who applies a lot of pressure on the ball. He attacks the glass offensively. He's given us some highlight reel blocks, too. I mean, this young guy is explosive.
On the wing, Green. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. The shot by Bledsoe, nobody around. It'll go. The Portland lead is get down to 9 in the bucket from Morris.
Did you see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket?
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
And Batum kicks to Lillard. Back to Batum. Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by Warren.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Here's the machine. It could go, and it's good. But hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
I'm glad they're going to the replay on that one. I mean, make sure it's the right call, even if it's a play that might not end up being a big factor.
I agree, Clark. I mean, it was a very limited system when it was introduced, but the league continued to tweak it. They're doing whatever they can to help the referees, and just like putting the light strips on the backboard so they can see when the buzzer sounds, not just hear it.
And they're going to count it. They're overturning the original call after looking at the replay.
Yeah, good to see them get that one right. That's exactly why we have this rule in place, and I like it. Each basket is so important in these games that you've just got to make sure you get it right at the end of the quarters.
And so that's the end of the first half. Trailblazers lead by 7. From Portland, we're back in a moment.
Hey guys, settle down for a second. I noticed a couple of things from that first half. We've given them too many points at the foul line. Let's cut.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. A different look now for Portland. White, he's checked in for Aldridge. Flalo comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Damian Lillard. And for the Suns, Danny Granger, he's checked in for Markieff Morris. Morris comes in for Green. And Knight subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Setting the floor for the Suns, we've got Thornton laying out there with Danny Granger. Then there's Brandon Knight, and it's Morris in at the 3 slot. The Machines. Suns trail by 17. And here is Knight. 5 points in the game, and stolen by Flalo. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation.
You know, one thing you like about Aaron Aflalo, he's an outstanding post-up player for a guard. At 6'5", he's got a real knack for scoring with his back to the bucket.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Robin Lopez is checked in for Chris Kaman. Lopez kicks to Aflalo. Lays it up and banks it in. Aflalo's got 5 points so far. And for Aflalo, Steve, right around the top 5 in efficiency in the post in the entire NBA last season.
Yeah, and his sweet spot really extends on the court, not just from the post, but all the way to the corners. In fact, he loves to work the baseline, Kevin.
Suns moving the ball around. Right for 3. That drops. 8 points for him.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Trailblazers leading by 17. Blake passes to Wright. Feeds it to Aflalo. That is good. Aflalo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Three-pointer, Granger, and the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 6th rebound on the night.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Well, if you're doing enough good things and you're maintaining at least a slight edge on the boards, you're usually going to be in pretty good shape.
A chance to check out the shooting guards across the NBA that have averaged the highest number of assists over the last month. You take a look at Knight, currently 5th in the league in assists. Such court vision.
And what that group has a great understanding of is the importance of ball movement. They can really all create their own shot, but they're superb setup men as well.
You know, I enjoy seeing that mindset in a shooting guard where basically he's saying, I'm going to attack at all times, but if it's not there for me, I can drop a dime on you just as easily.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Robin Lopez has always been just a little bit different. He feels at home in Portland, where the city slogan says, keep Portland weird. Coach Stott said there aren't too many towns that have that slogan. Portland's a perfect fit for him and vice versa. Lopez definitely marches to the beat of his own drum, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Lopez always a bit of an eccentric, but the Blazers love his impact on the court. And the dunk by Len.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
1:15 left in the third. Lillard dishes to Wright. Lillard with a screen for Wright. Pass to Aflalo. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. That'll put Aaron Aflalo on the line. T.J. Warren picks one up. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Portland.
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Well, then you throw in the free throws on top of that, and this team really has it clicking.
52 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And Lillard kicks to Aflalo. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. 15 points for Aaron Aflalo.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
Back to Knight. Over to the left wing. And the wide open shot from Warren. Len. The shot no good. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way.
I'd love to see them impose their will a little bit more on the backboard. Usually that's a great way to take control of a game.
Well, they haven't been able to do that yet, but it's something they're certainly capable of.
And Wright kicks to Lillard. 5 on the clock. Teardrop shot and blocked. But they'll get another chance. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. With 1 on the clock, can't get it to go. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Trailblazers out in front, just dominating this one. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Really excellent feed.
Let's go, you're up. My time.
For Wesley Matthews. And for the Suns, Muscala, he's checked in for Morris. Granger comes in for Gerald Green. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Marcus Thornton. They've got Darrell Wright, Damian Lillard out there with a Flalo. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Kaman in at center. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Joel Freeland, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Blake comes in for Damian Lillard. Phoenix also making some changes. Morris comes in for Ward, and the Machine subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Here's the Machine, and too long on the shot. The Trailblazers have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. There's the screen. Afflalo right side from past the arc. Yes, and it's Blake picking up the assist. Blake's got his third assist on the night.
I wasn't so sure he could get it turned around after that poor first half, but he's got it rolling here a little bit in the second.
Kicks to Morris. Passes it to the Machine.
You know, there are around 150 current NBA players with D-League experience. The developmental league, which started back in 2001 with 8 teams, now has 18. The structure has changed a little bit over the years, but I think you have to say that the D-League has become a big success for the NBA.
Blake with it. Came in a screen. Shot clock at 5. Takes a 3. Morris with the rebound. Phoenix has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. A baseline J, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Trailblazers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Now the feed to Afflalo. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Came in, passes to Blake. He dishes it to Afflalo. Misses, and he wants that one back.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for Portland.
Clark, their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
Yeah, Kevin, they had their way in the paint. Those are all high percentage shots.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And this victory tonight will even up the season series 1-1. Consider it repayment for the last time these two teams met. They get their revenge here with 2 more left to play on the year against the Suns.
You look at the stats and you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Lillard. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone on his team on offense.
Blake hits them both.
Steve Blake, a solid backup point with a winning track record. In fact, he won Florida state titles in high school and also an NCAA title in 2002 with Maryland.
Now the pass to Muscala. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
Blazers ball.
They're making this a runaway.
Now, the only question now is how big will this lead eventually become? I mean, this is a blowout.
There's a good screen. Lopez a screen. Inside, out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. And Blake, a reliable spot-up three-point shooter. Clark doesn't make a lot of mistakes offensively.
He's very reliable, a steady playmaker, competes defensively, and he's been in the league over a decade. He knows what he's doing out there.
Bullock kicks to Muscala. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now Blake. Dishes it to right. In the corner, Aflalo with it. Lets it go from deep, and the shot is good.
Terrific job taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And Steve, I thought those home fans gave this team a big lift all game. A lot of positive energy in the building.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
You know, they can't afford to be playing so loose like that right now.
Exactly. I mean, this is when they need to tighten things up, firm things up, be more focused, not the other way around.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They put up.
Well, LaMarcus,